Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today gonna work on the X5 again. Going to install all the crap that's laying around here. That is a IS bumper. I believe it's from a 4.8 IS. So that's the facelift. Will go on here. Of course, you will have then the extended wheel arches and the little diffuser on the bottom. That's the bumper. Right now that's just a regular bumper, other than you have already the cutouts for the Fender flares, which are laying around here somewhere. This is the diffuser. It's all freshly painted. These are the winglets, and that crap's all pretty expensive. I got a different set of winglets because you could just take a regular bumper just as it comes and just cut some holes in there and then add the diffuser on there. Diffuser is like $500 and I cannot find it anywhere, not even new. I tried to buy it 3 times, always came back, we don't have it anymore. Same with the winglets. There's about each is like $150. Ask me how I know. There's another set. Anyway, I got lucky and got a complete bumper with everything just in the wrong color. Had it painted and now it's time to install it. Also the extensions. I only have the ones for the rear because the front ones are really rare. I believe they only came on the 4.8 IS and it wasn't standard. It was also an option, so you can barely find them. I only found one place where I can buy it. Easy as tuning. It's like $500 a side. So 1,000 just for a little plastic extension. Which this is all the same, you just get this extra piece here. It is quite a bit. So you see there's no carrier in here. I have to take the carrier over from the car, meaning bumper comes off. I think I did that before in a video when I installed the trailer hitch. You have 2 8mm in here, also on the other side. And then you have, I believe it's a T50 somewhere up there. And I will have to lower the exhaust to get to that. And then you also take off your, if you have PDC, you have to take off the harness. Just come in here, go down there, and somewhere down there is a plug. You unplug it, and then the entire harness comes out with the grommet. That is it. It's pretty straightforward. So just remove the side panel. You take those plastic nuts out of here and here to take this entire panel out. And now this is the connector for your PDC harness. It is supposed to be clipped in somewhere. Maybe I'll do this next time, not so loose. Disconnect that and we can go to the outside. Take your little finger and just push in here. You feel a rubber grommet. You just push this out. You can already put the connector somewhat in this hole here, so don't get stuck later. It'll come through. So because there's no way to get a tool in here to exhaust, you have to loosen the holders. There's one here. Be 13mm, 2 of them, and maybe here I have to see if I have to loosen this one. Loosen them, the exhaust comes down and we can reach the screw up there. And also down here is like a diffuser, just clipped in, just like put it out and then it's loose at the bottom here. Those are the T50s. These two are basically holding the bumper and those 2 8mm on each side, not doing much. Also already unclipped the diffuser down here, this thing, and now just start it out. Open the lower tailgate so this little plastic flap doesn't get stuck on it here. There's the bumper. You can clearly see this is a carrier for a trailer hitch, OEM trailer hitch, because this is open. If you don't have a trailer hitch, this is closed here for extra rigidity, and you don't need a space on the trailer bar. You need a space down here so the bar actually fits in. Now you have like a billion of these little clips here. They all have to come out. They also hold these flaps here, down here and everywhere. I have to take out the harness and the PDC sensors, and that's it. And then I'm going to transfer everything over to the IS bumper and snap it back on. Just finished transferring the carrier over. You see here, carrier for trailer hitch, carrier for non-trailer hitch. That's the original bumper for this car. I used the harness from the car because the donut harness was ripped to pieces, and you can still see the original color in here. It was a silver bumper. Paint cost me 3 times as much as the bumper. Go figure. I figured I'm gonna add the side flares for the bumper first before I put the bumper on. You have these pieces here, these nibbles, they go in here. You can add these flares to any standard bumper. You just need somewhat of a pattern, maybe based on this, and then you have to cut the holes into the bumper, and then you can make that also an IS bumper. Just line it up, you push it in, and once you push it properly in, then you use these clips here to secure it. Then just go over these things here and hold it in place. So the fender extensions are on. Now let's put it back on the car. So I got a bumper on with the flares for the bumper. Of course, missing the one for here. I'm gonna get to this one later. And first I want to do the diffuser down here. These little frames around here are also IS specific. I'm going to start to attach the diffuser, to slide it on. I'm gonna put rivets in here. I believe the ones I use are 4.8mm, 25 length or 3/16 by 1 inch. And it's a triple split. This goes in here. And I'll just rivet it on. I think there was another one somewhere. Oh, see, this is also supposed to go inside there. Of course, the other side didn't fill. So now I still got these things. They come. These little horns are somewhere in there to see which way. You have one pin going through here, and then I don't know, I think it goes in like this, and you put the spring on here then where the corrosion is. And then lastly also 1, 2, 3 rivets, and then this lower diffuser is on, and you just clip the caps on. Diffuser is on. Now ringlets, it's just these little hooks all around. You just clip around and that's it. You can start in the back, so it's like a bigger one here. So hook it in like this, and then just go click, click, click. Already did the left side fender on here, so I can now show you how to do the right side. It just looks kind of ridiculous, this big flare, and then the wheel is all the way in there. But hey, what you gotta do, we have these rivets in here. You have to drill these rivets, punch around here the wheel arch. For the one at the bottom, you have to lift the car up, take the wheel off to get there. And then you have underneath here, there's another one here. There's a push pins here. That's for the fender, but you have to make some space for your side skirt here. So I took 3 of these out on the other side. Gives you enough space. You just take it out, put it out to the bottom, and then angle and swip it out to the top. There's nothing holding, it's just a little guide that goes under some metal up here, and then a hook that clips in. You have to kind of get in from like the top and then angle it down. And then it's going to be secured down here. And underneath here, there's one push pin, and there's one more push pin under here. If you look at the fender flare, that's where the last one sits. The one hardest to get to. and this is the little push pin that stays in there, clicks in. So you take all that out, then your fender comes out. Just put the new one in place. You install the new rivets, put everything in, that's all. It's not that complicated, to be honest. As for the rivets, I use these here. Those are BMW original rivets for the fenders. Drill, use the 1/8 to drill open the rivets. Fender flare is on. I need probably 2-inch spacers with this wheel right now, but I have different plans. Now it just looks hideous. But IS rear end conversion is done. Fender flares, bumper, the lip. That's a pretty expensive part with paint. Looks nice, looks a lot nicer. I will still need a front. I don't need it necessarily, but I want it, because then it will also be more flush with my bumper here if it comes out a little bit more. Have to see, it's quite a pricey item. I hope this was helpful for you. Maybe you're not doing a IS conversion like I did, but maybe you have to change your bumper, fender flares, or maybe your wheel house, because even if you have to take your wheel houses out, you have to already undo the rivets and put new ones in. So it's been a full guide, bumper, fender flares, everything you need, and I hope I'm going to see you in the next video.